Just a man in his own world. Hey guys, Bruce D Anime here. Hope you're doing well. I am, because we're talking Blue Lock Chapter 117. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe to the video if you like Blue Lock content. I'm going to be doing character discussions, previous volume reviews, future chapter reviews next week. I'll be doing another chapter review. What a chapter it is, especially for a certain favorite character of mine, that we get to go on the continuation of last chapter in which Rin had the ball and was heading towards the goal. They had broken through the defenses of the under-20 team. And we start off this chapter by seeing that Rin is heading towards the goal and he has an opportunity to shoot, and the goalkeeper's ready for it. But Rin decides that it's not enough to just score. It's not enough to just even it up. He presses towards where Sei had scored on the opposite end, so like that area next to the goal on the far left, and shoots with his non-dominant foot like his brother. Sorry about that. He then proceeds to make the shot. Well, he takes the shot, and the goalkeeper gets one little finger on it, and then this is where we see where Blue Lock's kind of culmination of their efforts, right, or their practices, all the matches they've been in, because it's kind of a repeat of the volley we see sort of in the beginning stages of the manga, where you have the volley of all the repeated chances against Team V, I believe, where Nagi was on that team. So was Rio was on that team. And, they kept missing and kept trying goals until they made it. And in this chapter, it happens where Ikeyama gets the ball back, and he's going one-on-one with that, the real quick defender guy who has the spiky hair, like Bokuto from Haikyuu. And he can't get past him, but Isagi, since the defenses are broken, and IQ's distracted, he uses his off-ball movements to distract the defender, and then he takes the shot, kind of the gyro shot we saw him make previously, blocked by IQ. Then it goes to Otoya, who is another favorite character of mine, who's coming up. He's quickly rising up my ranks. He gets that ball back, takes a shot, defender smacks him right in the face, and that's not enough, and then we see it.
Hi, how are you?
We see my boy, Nagi Seiichiro, get the ball, and he did a repeat of what he did in a previous Blue Lock match, where he traps the ball when he makes a kicking motion, so he doesn't just trap it, he goes to make a motion and traps the ball, does a tap lift backwards.
You what?
Does a spin 180 kick, says, "Nice to meet you, Japan, I'm Nagi Seiichiro," and makes the shot. So it's 1-1 Blue Lock under 20. So now we're evenly tied up after 4 consecutive chances. Yeah, got that right. After 4 consecutive chances. And what stuck out to me about this chapter is, yes, we do see the defenses right of the under 20 team break down, and Blue Lock does score. But the issue for me is, what I noticed, it took all of that to just get one goal. And Sei went coast to coast for the under 20 team, right? So I think my feeling and premonition about this match is going to be correct, where the under 20 team is going to win, just because it takes so much of Blue Lock to win. It takes so much of them to score goals, as opposed to Sei kind of carrying it himself, unless Ren goes one-on-one with his brother. Like he mans up and he just takes him the whole field, regardless of defensive position. That's the only thing I can really see. Obviously, we'll see developments if Shido's brought on the field. I think that could also affect the game in that way. But really, the under 20 team right now could win just by using Sei, but obviously Sei doesn't want to win that way. He doesn't care about this match. He just cares to see if Japan has forwards, right? If they have strikers. Now, we just saw that Blue Lock has strikers. They have plenty of them. And I think we're going to see Shido in the not next chapter, but the chapter after that. So it'd be 119. I think we're going to see a missed goal from Sendo again next chapter. And we're going to see Shido come on in the 119. I think that's what's going to happen. This chapter, we've come a long way from chapter 1, because we're seeing because even Isagi mentions it. He mentions it mentions multiple times in this chapter, just like in practice. And right, he's talking about the recent practices when they found out about the match and leading up to the match with under 20. But Ego has been preparing them for this, sort of the whole Blue Lock, if that makes sense. He's been sharpening their minds to think on their own and play on their own and improvise, which he mentioned a few chapters ago. He wants them to make their own decisions without having to coach. Think as egoists. Think as strikers. And it's just the volley attack is just such a throwback to that kind of first match against the match against Team B, where they just kept repeatedly using their weapons, right, to get goal chances and then eventually score, which we all saw the weapons. We saw the one-on-ones with Isagi's help. We saw the Otoya use his off-ball movements because the defender was distracted. And we saw Nagi use his transcendent trap to finally score the goal after the defense had completely broken down just because they were being pounded, they were being barraged with attacks, right? So we see sort of the same thing happen here, but it's with the top level of Blue Lock. So it's interesting to see kind of Ego's philosophy about football in action. I think that's what stood out to me in this chapter. Besides, it took him four chances to get a shot off, right? Just to get one goal. While say it took one. Now that might change, but point being, it stuck out to me in that way, and also the chapter stuck out to me that it's sort of not a repeat, but a throwback to the beginning stages of Blue Lock, where we saw the seeds laying for this moment, and now I'm curious about what other seeds will pop up for Blue Lock in this match. I'm really curious about if Nagi will take the place, not take the place, but if Nagi will show that he is kind of, Ren's the most complete player, but Nagi is just the most talented player on the field. You know what I'm saying? Like his goal scoring, if his goal scoring ability is the top notch on the field, regardless, even Say included. I think I'm curious about, because mainly he's my boy, but also I want to see if he really kind of shows his own and shows that he's the ace of the Blue Lock team, even though Ren is a more well-rounded player. Even if Isagi gets his kind of flow state in the zone, if he gets whatever you want to call it, that kind of state where he can move around how he wants. Even regardless of that, I think like Nagi is going to be shown to have the most talent at goal scoring. Other than that, this chapter I think it was really good. It kind of went really fast just because of all the fast-paced action, all the constant goal scoring. I feel like predictions for next chapter, I think that they're going to equalize. The under 20 team's going to equalize in 2 chapters. But this next chapter, I think Sei is going to give Sendo one last chance for a goal, and we're going to see that failure. That's my prediction for next chapter, is we're going to see the final straw. Even though it's still early in the match, we're going to see the final straw for Sei to be like, all right, Japan doesn't have any forwards worth my time. Sendo, get on the field. Or, I'm sorry, Shido, get on the field. Sendo, get off the pitch. I think is what's going to happen. What do you guys think? Do you think that Sei is going to score another goal? Do you think he's going to take it coast to coast again? Do you think that he won't score? Do you think Blue Lock will just continue this momentum and it'll be 2-1 before that happens? That's also a possibility. What do you guys think? Do you think that Nagi will score more goals this chapter? I'm really hoping he does, because I love seeing his goals. I think the next goal scorer for Blue Lock won't be Ren. I think it'll be Otoya. I think the stealth, the ninja, I think Otoya will score the next goal. That's my prediction. And Bachira's still waiting in the wings. I think he's going to score a goal this match, but I don't think it'll be next chapter. I think it'll be later, a few chapters from now. So yeah, guys, let me know what you thought about the chapter. I think it was a good one. I think it was a great one even. It's one of the best chapters I've read in the series. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below what you guys think will happen next chapter. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you like live reactions too. I can do those. I uploaded one, but it didn't seem to get as much traction as a chapter review, so let me know what you think. Yeah. Have a good one, guys.